What do you think? Do the heroes featured in myths or fairy tales really exist? Those that almost no one believes in? Or perhaps these creatures might even live next to us and they're just really good at hiding? The protagonist of our story today is Sabrina Raven, an ordinary woman that lives in Australia. As you know, Australia is a unique continent inhabited by many amazing creatures. Some animals of the green continent can't be found anywhere else in the world, but there are some whose existence we still don't even know about. But living in Australia, Sabrina probably has seen many unusual animals in her life. But did she ever wonder about the existence of the heroes of myths and legends in real life before this story happened to her? One evening, Sabrina went to her bathroom to take a shower and relax after a hard day at work. There, she heard strange sounds coming from the ceiling. As she looked in the direction from which the rustling sound was coming, she saw a small hole and a ball of fur in it. It looked creepy. What could it be, Sabrina wondered in her mind. Maybe it's just a mouse, or a giant fluffy caterpillar, or a clutter of spiders that just hatched. In any case, the woman wasn't happy about such a neighbor. So the girl got on a chair and poked it with her finger. Probably not the smartest idea. But that didn't scare the creature, and it didn't run away. On the contrary, it seemed as if it was trying to crawl through the hole, which really scared Sabrina. Now the paws and the claws of the unknown creature were sticking out of the hole. The girl asked herself what it could be and how long it's been living in her ceiling. Many images of scary creatures from horror movies came to her mind. She didn't sleep well that night, and in the morning she called a zoologist friend. They examined the hole together, and her friend concluded that the animal living in her ceiling was a common brush-tailed possum. The common brush-tailed possum is a member of the cuscus family, one of the largest marsupials in Australia. The length of its body varies from 35 to 55 centimeters, and it weighs between 1.2 and 4.5 kilograms. It lives in remote, sparsely populated areas and suburbs of most Australian cities. Sabrina Raven said on her Facebook page that animals often invade her home. Living near Brisbane, she's had a variety of uninvited wild visitors, from magpies and blue lizards to snakes. This time, it was a brush-tailed possum that moved in with her. "We have a lot of these animals where I live. They scream terribly at night," Raven wrote. Sabrina tirelessly searched her house for holes, but couldn't understand how the animal got inside. She also knew that fixing the hole that the animal has made in the bathroom ceiling was useless, as it would simply make another one. Why didn't she just catch the intruder and take it into the forest, you may wonder? Actually, it's not that simple. Sabrina said on her page, "In my state, the possums are protected by law, so if we catch them, they need to be released within 20 meters of the place where they're found, which means that they'll just come back." After a year of cohabitation, the relationship between Raven and the animal, whom she nicknamed Floof, has evolved into a sort of friendship. "Usually when I see it, it's just a bunch of fluff that she lets me pet," Raven said. "They're soft like rabbits." Floof is surprisingly attentive for a brush-tailed possum, allowing Raven to rest a little at night. She's pretty quiet compared to the others, Raven said. Sometimes she squeals before leaving or returning. Raven plans to build several possum nest boxes and place them around her yard in order to convince Floof to move. But until then, she doesn't mind sharing her home with a charming possum. "It's too hard to be annoyed about something so cute," Raven said. Well, that's all for today, friends. What do you think about this cohabitation situation? What would you do if you were Sabrina? Let us know what you think in the comments section.